Hi, this is Debbie Kaufman, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and we're going to go on with card number 2 for the October Stamp Club. This is the card. I love this card. It was cased from a lady. It's on my Debbie's design team, and I can't think of her name right now. Bobby, you can add it in the comments, but it was cased from a lady, and I changed it up just a tish. But this 3 circles was her idea. It's using, I should have written down her name before he started, Wild and Sweet. Look at the detail on those stamps. Aren't they just beautiful? We'll be using that. And then we will be using the sentiment from Wildlife Wonder, which is on the inside, a note of thanks. And then the hello is from The Biggest Wish. We're using this hello. Okay, let us put this here for reference. Okay, in your kit, you will get 8.5 by 5.5 cardstock scored at 4 1/4. And let's go ahead and fold that while we're talking and get that burnished. You will have the inside, and that's 5 1/4 by 4. The designer paper is from Delightfully Eclectic. As you know, I've been using that a lot because I love it. And that is 5 1/4 by 4. And then the end pieces, I had 4 by 1.5 inches, so I kept those to put on the inside. This is the back side. Okay. Also in your kit, you will have the 3 deckled circles of black and 3 deckled circles of white. Now, if you do not have this stamp set, you can use, again, because of the layout, you can use any stamp set that you have on these. And I want to show you that these stamp sets are big. I have them on smaller blocks. I mean, so it's okay to use a smaller or use a big stamp, but just get the part that you want on the block. And that's the same with the koala bear. See, I have him. And also the raccoon. So again, you know I like to stamp, so I'm going to set these aside here. And we are going to stamp our images. I'm using black memento, and hopefully I won't get it everywhere because I tend to do that. So we're going to stamp the koala bear first. I'm turning it over and just getting the area that's going to work for me. I'm using deckled circles is what I cut the circles out with. Okay, and I'm going to put him right on the circle. There he is. And I have some ink here, so let me wipe that off. Koala bear's done. I'm going to do the raccoon next. Turn him over. That way I'm not stamping the whole entire stamp. I'm still getting more than what I need. Oh, isn't he cute? Okay. And set him aside. And then we're going to, oh, I already did him. We're going to do the panda bear. This in there. Big stamps, I like to turn it over on my block. And I just really need just the panda bear. The detail is amazing. Okay, get rid of that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the inside while I'm stamping, because you know I do that first. Hopefully I won't get black ink everywhere. A note of thanks, and that is from the Wildlife Wonder. And we'll go ahead and stamp that. Set him aside. And then we're going to do our envelope. Now I did the whole koala bear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch him to a bigger block. So I have a little bit more control on it. And ink him up. Black takes a little bit longer to dry, and sometimes you need to wash your hands in between stamping, because you tend to, well, me alone, tend to smear. Okay. And we'll put the koala on the envelope. Haha. Aha. Set him aside. Okay. The next thing we will do is we will assemble our card. So it's a very, very simple layout. If you don't have the deckled circles, you can use the punches, or you can use different layers of different kinds or different elements. I will go ahead and put down the delightful eclectic paper. Again, any stamp set will do. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. It's still videotaping. Oh, good. Okay. I always seem to have something that happens while I'm doing these. We're going to put the inside down. And again, you can put grass, whatever. I'm just keeping it to the black and the white, and then the crushed curry colors. And then I'm going to just add this to the inside, just because we have that extra piece, and it kind of just adds a little bit to it. Okay, I'm going to kind of burnish, make sure it's all. Okay, now we will go ahead and adhere our animals. These are flat on the black. No die cutting. Well, actually, I'm sorry that there is die cutting with the deckled circles, but that's already done for you. And I gotta kind of wipe my hands. I got glue on them. Okay. Okay. Now the hello is going to be in the corner, and you can stamp that if you want. I usually sometimes have messed it up, but I like to kind of see how I want my animals first. And okay, and then I'm going to put the hello in the corner. It depends on how you arrange them, is what sentiment you want to use. But again, this shows you can stamp right on your designer paper. Okay, so let's put this guy down. And then we'll put this guy down. And then this one we're going to use some dimensionals. And I have a little basket of all my little extras to use up. Never throw those borders of your dimensionals away. Like these little edges. You keep those and you use them, because that's important. You don't just use every bit of everything that you have. Okay. And there is your card. See, again, it's the layout. You could use any stamp set you want, but I love this set, Wild and Sweet. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Debbie, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and my camera is still a little shaky here. Okay.